haven't been here before, but I get the feeling that we're coming up on a bit of a view. So it's early, it's probably getting around to 6 AM now, maybe 5:45. We've been already walking for a good 45, so we'll see what this little staircase brings. But if you look out here, we've got a nice little bit of colour, things starting to happen. Awesome to be out this early, really love it. Start to see a nice bit of colour in the sky already. Hopefully might lead to some good photos. We shall see. Got to be in it to win it, I guess. More steps. There's a lot of steps. Nothing's flat in Tassie. Really enjoying this. Sensational spot. Apparently we're about 200 metres above sea level here, and she just keeps going up at the moment, so we'll see what we see. Good start. Wow, look at that, amazing, what a view, walking straight up the blade, very thin, very narrow, very tall, sticking out into the bloody Southern Ocean, crazy. This is awesome. I mean, have a look at that. Look at that. I mean, you got to be kidding me. Worth the price of admission right here. Nearly at the top. Just gonna clamber up a few more steps. Clamber being the operative word, watching my footing. Up we go. But seriously, this is absolutely amazing. You're constantly watching your footing, of course, but look at the view behind me, just getting better and better as we go up. This is outrageous. So good. Glad we got here at sunrise too, because sort of break its back and get here for the beautiful views at the right time of day. I mean, have a look out here. Sunrise coming up. Whoa, this is insane. Absolutely insane. What a place. Can you tell I like it? I mean, look at that. That's nuts. I'll flip you around. Got the boys at the top. Just out on a nice stroll on a Sunday morning. And who do we see here? It's the A team. There we go, now you're in frame. Well, g'day. Look where we are. We're on the blade.
We are on the blade. I'm hanging on.
I've worked out that my learned friend here is not a huge fan of heights, but that's okay.
I'm okay. I'm doing all right.
This is just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, look at the light back here. We've been out shooting. We 4:15 start, which was nice and early, but bloody glad we did, eh?
It was a great choice by yourself to get us up at stupid o'clock. We woke everyone else up in the cabin, but we've made it out here and the light's fantastic. The weather's great.
We'll send them a nice photo of the scenery we shot this morning. But
it's been a good walk actually. I thought it was going to be a bit tougher, but without a pack, just a little day pack and plenty of boardwalk, it's been good. Yeah, and the state of the tracks, guys. I mean, seriously, what you've heard is true about the Three Capes. When it's a great starting walk if you want to get into your walking. The huts are incredible. This is ridiculous. I'll flip the camera around in a second to show you what else we're looking at down here.
It's just nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Sea eagles over here.
Yeah.
Tassie's crap. I wouldn't go. Don't come, folks.
I said before to Cam when we shot the view looking back to Tasman Island, it's got to be in the top 5 views of Australia. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, it might be just because I'm so adrenalised and stuff, and it's all fresh in my mind.
You were a little bit excited when we got to that first view.
No, I certainly was.
I won't repeat what you said. You were pretty happy, but fair enough too. It was pretty spectacular.
It's why we do what we do, is for that adrenaline rush of seeing scenes like that and then being able to photograph it, which is pretty cool. Got no idea what the photo's going to be like, of course, but hey,
take your lens cap off.
We had a crack. No, what's for?
Oh,
never mind. Right. I'll flip the camera around. We'll show you a bit more of the view, and we'll sign off from here. But we will join you back on terra firma, Cam.
We're on terra firma. It's very high and narrow terra firma.
How high are we here? Has anyone got a sea level reading?
This has got to be 250, 300 metres.
Yeah, I'd give it every bit of 250 metres above the crashing waves and the cliffs.
The only thing that's given me a little bit of comfort, it's been here for like a millennium. So we might be okay.
That's right. We'd be very unlucky if it wasn't here in the next 10 minutes. So anyway, anyway, we'll join you later on. I'll flip the camera around and show you a bit more of this view.
See you, folks.
With Jack.
There's Jacko.
5-star Dan. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant.
Are you right there, buddy?
My big thing is I'm going to trust my mate. Keep it steady.
Yeah.
I'm not a funny or even just twist.
And welcome down to the third part of the Three Capes walk with me, Brendan Waits, and him, Cam Blake. Massive day today, Cam.
Big day. You're tired.
I'm tired. Likewise.
We're all a bit knackered.
We are all a little bit knackered. Apologies for the angle, by the way. We don't have Dan now. He's gone to sleep.
Yeah, where is Dan?
I don't know. He's probably gone to sleep, but that's okay.
He's tired too.
Yeah, massive day. Lots of Ks. Beautiful day though. Up at 4:15.
Stupid o'clock.
It was early, and the reason for that was we had a solid hour and a half walk to get to the vantage point for sunrise this morning.
How was it?
It was absolutely tremendous.
You were pretty happy with it?
Yeah, I loved it. It was great because I was saying to Cam before that it was great because it's new and I've never seen that view before. And you see the pictures and then you get there. And I think the thing that was most dramatic, and it will not come across in the pictures, I'm sure, but was just literally the height of the cliffs.
You're a long way up. Like, that's the first time I've been there as well.
Yep.
And I've been past them on a boat. But they are scary. I'm not a big fan of heights, and I certainly found out today in spades. So
yeah, that's right. We did a little footage from the top of the Blade, which we'll show you after this. But fantastic walk out though under head torches. Walking through the bush at night is actually pretty cool as the sun was coming up.
It's a beautiful colour, didn't we? A bit of pink and a purple in the early morning. It was good.
Yeah, it was lovely. And we all got some fantastic photos, I think. Haven't really had a close look at them yet.
I reckon if you're not taking half decent photos there, you probably should have thrown your camera off the cliff.
That's right. It is like fish in a barrel there. So if you get a chance to come and do that do this walk, by all means. And look, we do recommend the sunrise.
Yeah, I reckon. And not only did it get us out of the heat for most of the day, but it also got us at the right place at the right time, which is important.
Yes.
And it made it a nice day. It made a nice start. And so for those on day 2, where we are, day 3. Yep. Day 3, we went out to Cape Pillar, which is the second cape of the track. So and we went out to the Blade and stuff like that. You went up to Cape Pillar and saw some pretty death-defying acrobats, didn't you?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing. There was some guys running a tightrope across a 250-metre drop.
That was nuts.
Which, yeah, blew my mind. To watch them fixing the tightrope was precarious at best. So,
yes.
But yeah, Cape Pillar itself absolutely stunning. Looking back across Tasman Island, Tasman Island would have to be one of the most photogenic islands I've ever laid eyes on.
It's pretty cool. It's got that dolerite cliff, and you fell in love with the lighthouse. You and Dan fell in love with the lighthouse.
If I didn't take 400 frames of that bloody lighthouse, I don't know what. But it was really gorgeous. And of course, the benefit of sunrise is the light changes. So we got that beautiful golden light across the island, and
we've got a bit now, haven't we?
It's starting to kick off a little bit here. But yeah, and then march back to have some lunch back at the hut, and then the Munro hut, and then a short, 60, 70-minute walk.
It was less than that, actually. It was only about 50 minutes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was under an hour. So
it was pretty quick.
3.5 k's to the Rutakina hut where we are at the moment.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, you can see out here, we're going to climb this hill.
Yeah.
I'm pointing out there. Am I getting bitten by ants? No.
No.
We're
as long as we're not getting bitten by a snake. There's a snake back up there,
yeah. So we're going to climb this hill. This is our last day tomorrow. We've got one more cape to go, Cape Hoy.
Yep.
And then we'll be back in the land of the living within probably 6 hours.
Yeah. So a fantastic little walk. It's been brilliant so far. Photographically today, with classic landscape photography, really. A little bit of long exposure stuff, bit of neutral density filter stuff.
Neutral densities, long lens stuff. Macro lenses.
I actually shot some of my best landscape stuff today on a 60mm macro lens. Maybe that's a subject for another edition.
I think it just shows, like, one thing that's important is just not get stuck on that wide angle. Get that long lens out.
No, definitely.
Get into, like, there was shots everywhere there today. Shooting down as well, shooting up, shooting through foliage. It was really, really good. It's good fun.
Yeah,
actually.
I couldn't get over the way the waves played with the shoreline today. Through the blue turquoise water, sure, but when it hit the shoreline, and because it's all just rock, it just you get masses of white water. So that was spectacular. Yeah. I think spectacular is the right word for Cape Pillar.
Breathtaking and spectacular.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've never been up there before as well, and just those drops. Some of the drops, like, it's all safe. As long as you're going to do something stupid, but it's all safe. You walk around, but you look off to the side, and there, you're looking down 300 metres to the bottom where the ocean's just crashing in. Yep. We got some nice timing. We had some nice sailboats come through Little Gap.
That was pretty cool. That was very cool.
We've had a great day, and it's been a good introduction to Tassie hiking for a few of us.
Yeah, definitely.
And everyone in the group, we've got 30 or 40 people here who are all hiking at the same time. They're all pretty tired, but they've really loved this day. So it's probably the best day of the trip, I'd say.
Yeah, and don't be put off by the numbers. They send over 2 boats a day with roughly 30 hikers on each boat. So you end up with close to 60 people staying at the huts. But you barely see a soul out on the track because everyone goes at their own pace, and it's just everyone sort of spreads out, and it's all very, very cool. Again, Tasmanian parks have done an incredible job with the infrastructure of this walk. The huts are brilliant. I must say, shout out to the rangers. They're brilliant at each hut, each night. They're so accommodating and welcoming. They share the story of the land around here. It's just absolutely brilliant.
And we do a shout out to Sienna as well.
Yes.
She's a new subscriber, apparently, to this.
Yes, she is, absolutely. Hello, Sienna. And hello to anyone who was walking with us on the track and decided to join us on the Down South Photo Show. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we'll sign off, and we do have one more day of walking to go. 12 Ks tomorrow? 14.
14 Ks, I think.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, for you guys.
Yeah,
I'm doing a little bit less, but that's because we've got something else going on. But
my legs will feel every one of those for sure, but all good.
It's a big lesson that effort equals reward in these things. Like we've walked a heap today, and we've climbed some stairs. We've done a lot. We've been up early and stuff like that, but we've been rewarded with great shots, great conditions.
Well,
so
the proof's in this memory card. So
have you got a memory card in there?
Probably not.
Yeah. But just goes to show that you put a bit of effort in, and your photography can really sort of take leaps and bounds, getting better. So get out there.
Don't buy a new lens. Go for a walk on the 3 Capes.
Well, that's it. It's $600 to do this.
Yes.
Bring your wide angle lens. Bring a sort of medium telephoto lens. Bring a couple of mates.
Yep.
And you're done.
Bring a 60mm macro like I did.
Bring one of those things and record a podcast.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So we will check in with you tomorrow after the last day. Righto, so day 4. heading out. There's a mountain, as you can see up there on the left, that apparently we go straight up. So I think it's quite a climby day. So I'll check in with you later on that. Just behind, leaving the hut's just back there, and we're into it. So looks pretty good. Track looks good as always, and here comes my first little section of boardwalk. So off we go on day 4 of the 3 Capes track. Let's see what today brings. Pretty much straight away you're into beautiful forest. Apparently it's a little bit of subtropical rainforest coming up, so that'll be nice. Nice to see. Beautiful morning. Beautiful. Nice to be walking through Tassie again. Right, we just climbed a mountain, it feels like. Got the legend.
It feels like.
Feels like it. Got the legend Jacko with me. We've come through a few different veg changes, a bit of subtropical rainforest. You've got these awesome moss-covered stuff here. Looks like this might be helipad staging area.
Just for me.
Just to get us out of here if we need to. But we are on top of Mount Fortescue. Is that what it's called? Yeah, we think so. We'll correct that if we need to. But awesome part of the world. Look at that. Forest. Beautiful. And all the mossy covered rocks and stuff. So very, very cool. Nice to be on a flat bit of trail for a minute. Who knows how long this will last, but we'll find out. All right, we've reached the last Cape, Cape Hoy, H-A-U-Y, I think it's pronounced Hoy though. And we've just dropped off the packs, so spin around. So no backpack, just a little day strap with the day pack with camera gear. Still got the poles though, poles have been great. Out and back is about 2 hours, and then it's about an hour to end the track basically. So once you pick up your pack again, pretty steep here. It looks like it's a bit of a slog down and back, so it's all right though. We've refueled, we've got plenty of water, a couple of little snacks, so we should be totally fine. Amazing. Just I keep saying that, but yeah, it is bloody amazing what we're on here. Very steep. These are just steps, as you can see, straight down. So that's a steep track. The phone doesn't do it justice, but down we go. And of course, what goes down must come up. So looking forward to walking this back out later on. But full of excitement as we head down to Cape Hoy. Well, we made it out to Cape Hoy, and oh, was it worth it? Beautiful. Some tightrope walkers down here. In the boat? Yeah. Be a tour.
Yeah, but tour, but do they send him up the rock?
Yeah, maybe.
How do you get out to the rock?
I don't know.
Really? How do you get out to the rock?
I don't know how you get out on that rock, mate. Huh? Maybe that line's been there for a while. That pillar is ridiculous. Look at that. What's it called? The totem pole.
Is it?
Yep. Yeah. Just another highlight. Dan's into it. He's got the long exposure action going. Reckon you could beat your 100 metre record?
100 metre record.
Off you go. I'll film you.
Acceleration of 9.1 seconds per minute.
That's right.
Metres per second, sorry.
Look at these guys. Just flying on the breezes. Awesome. Last leg now, heading out to Fortescue Bay for a swim, maybe. Don't know what these big white things are. Maybe they're relaying the track or something. Plenty of them around. Big day, hot, bit buggered. Looking forward to the finish line, which is in about half an hour, so let's get it done. Well, I think this is it. We've made it to Fortescue Bay. Not a bad spot. I think it officially marks the end of the Three Capes walk. The gulls down there to greet me. Awesome. Great spot, look at that. Beautiful. I think I've just got a little walk up here to do, and then I can have a dip in that water because it looks good. I cannot wait to get in there. Ew. I think so. Right, so there we are. That's we've finished the I was going to say the overland track, but we've finished the Three Capes walk, and because we didn't record an outro there, Cam's taking us to the airport, and we thought we'd do it now. Yeah. Real quick. Cam, what did you make of the Three Capes track?
Fantastic. It was good. Yeah. Very, very amazing scenery. The company was pretty good as well. It was all good. Yeah, the huts were amazing. Yeah. The ranges were great. It was good. Really good. I'd definitely do that one again.
Yeah, for sure. It's on the list to do it again. And photographically speaking, could not get enough of the place. Absolutely amazing. Just incredible scenery for photography. I think the highlight being the sunrise walk was definitely the highlight of the walk.
Sunrise sprint.
But overall though, just a photographer's paradise. You can't really go wrong. Was glad I took a wide selection of lenses, but I think I'd probably sacrifice a couple next time. I didn't overly use the sort of mid-range lenses, but really good walk. And it's great that this guy over here lives in such a great part of the world, and it does help. And
you get to get chauffeured out to the airport.
that's right.
Why-
Only just scratched the surface too.
Why didn't we do an outro yesterday?
I think we kind of forgot, and I think we were quite exhausted.
Quite exhausted. One of the highlights of the trip with me was the swim at the end of the beach.
Yes,
That was pretty.
Yeah, getting to do a walk like that and then have a swim, and that last walk out was
That was tough.
brutal. Bit of a slog. It was quite warm too, so we were looking forward to that swim, and it's quite a tease because you can see the end of the track from a good 2k out.
Yeah.
So
And how many steps did you cover going out to Cape Hoy? Do you remember?
Well, it would have been a good 2,000, I would have thought, because the last section up was 615. So
And I didn't have to do that because I'd already done Cape Hoy before.
that's right.
I went ahead and got all the
And we're very
the drinks organised, the car pickup organised. So I missed all those 2,000 steps.
very grateful that you did that for us. So that was great. But we had to do the big slog out. So here's the footage from day 4. An absolute highlight. Cape Hoy is amazing, and the whole walk out was amazing over Mount Fortescue. Thank you very much.
Live studio audience in the back.
We have got a live studio audience.
Jack in the back.
So here we are heading back out to the airport. But
Another crappy day.
yeah,
Hobart.
beautiful day in Tasmania. So sad to say goodbye to Tassie for me, but we'll be back in April.
Yes, you will be.
Well,
Tarko
we'll be
and the Cradle.
together again in April
Yes.
in Tasmania. So
That'll be here before we know it.
absolutely. So thanks for tuning into this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll catch you for the next episode in a week or so.
Cheerio.
Bye.